Hello, I'm Lourdes Pérez. Welcome to the 2025 Voxfem Festival. It is not every day that we get the honor of speaking face to face with a treasure, a living legend, a classic blues queen, a griot, a historic figure, mother of Juno Lumumba Halil, a
Yes.
teacher, a civil rights activist, a bacteriologist, a cancer survivor, fighter
Wow.
for LGBTQ plus rights, a witness, a change maker, engaged in the preservation of the most precious Black musical history, an impeccable guitarist, a brilliant singer songwriter. I am truly honored and happy to be speaking with you. Welcome, my sister, my elder, Gaye Adegbalola.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm here with my life partner, Queen Lovelace. Yeah, yeah.
You are 81 years of age, unstoppable, highly profound, and highly optimistic, with a fervor for life that is rare to find. How do you do it? How do you keep engaged with such passion after all you have seen and after all you have lived?
Oh wow. Um, I'm not sure. I think the the quick answer is that it's a blessing from the Creator. Um, I think the quick answer is that uh, I was made this way. Okay, I was made this way. I was created this way, and I was uh, I was given a lot to work with, and I've done my best to take advantage of all of the blessings I've been given, and to share them, and to impact my community. So that's the quick answer. Yeah.
Let's talk about freedom in the context of music. You have over 10 recordings. You founded Saffire, Uppity Blues Women, and you were together for 25 years. You have been honored with many awards for your contribution to the classic blues. Prior to that, you have a whole life that you lived fulfilled. My question is, what are you able to do in music that you are not able to achieve any other way?
Well, the quick answer is that when you sing, you pray twice. And when you sing your own song, you pray thrice. So I've been able to um, use my teachings that I firmly believe in, the teachings that I've gotten from my ancestors, and I've been able to spread them to a wider audience than just my little hometown. And Lourdes, I'm sure you know what your music does. You know, you can sing there. I could entertain my friends. I'm working on a couple of local projects, but some of the messages I want to give, especially messages of love, and in these peculiar times, then the only way I can get them out, really, the only way I can get them out is through my music. So I'm hopeful. Um, I'm hopeful that I am carrying on the tradition of classic blues women. That's the women from the 1920s and 30s. They were the bridge from slavery times to today. These were the spokespersons for working class women. And they were saying things that the women of the Harlem Renaissance might not have said. The blues lyric is my ancestors' history. The women, Black working class women, our history is in blues lyrics. So And then with classic blues, it combined our history and our melodies with a vaudeville kind of presentation, so that it was about a performance, it was about skits, it was about bringing all kinds of vocal techniques to music that hadn't been done before. Mm-hmm. So with me, with my music, I try to continue those traditions, those techniques, and use contemporary content. You know, your music is steeped in history, and even though what you try to do is talk about universal things in a unique way, and with classic blues, it's much more than 12-bar blues. It's much more than 1-4-5. So the melodies, the harmonies, the chord structures are different. Yeah. It's said that um, blues music, unlike a lot of religious music, a lot of religious music is about salvation in the afterlife. Blues music is about salvation right now. It's like the poor person's psychiatrist. Blues music is about getting the pain out. And with many blues songs and with a lot of the writing I do, it's about finding humor in the pain of day-to-day living, so that you can look at these terrible situations and just laugh in the face and survive for another day. Most people know that the greatest, perhaps, pain in the world is your first heartbreak. And it drives a lot of people crazy, just absolutely crazy. So you have to find a way to survive. If you have a broken leg, everybody can feel sympathetic for you. But if you have a broken heart, lots of times you can't even talk about it. So blues, a lot of blues is what you call 1-4-5. And a lot of blues structure is you say a line and then you repeat the line. And the third line is kind of like an answer to the first two lines. Yeah. So if you're singing a song like Stormy, they call it Stormy Monday because Tuesday's just as bad. Hey, let me say that again. They call it Stormy Monday because Tuesday is just as bad. The answer, Wednesday's worse and Thursday's oh so sad. So the song moves on. A lot of blues songs. C.C. Ryder, see what you have done. C.C. Ryder, see what you have done. You made me love you, and now your gal done come. So a lot of times that third line will be an answer to tell you what to do and where to go to solve your problems. Here's a better one.
Yes.
Trouble in mind, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. Oh, this is an 8-bar. Because the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. I'm gonna lay my head on a lonesome railroad track. But when I hear that whistle blow, I'm gonna pull it back. And a lot of the songs are about hope. It's about talking about what the pain is and then finding a way to solve that pain. And they say, like with a lot of gospel music, there's call and response. The lead singer will say, "Get right, church, and let's go home." And then the choir will answer, "Get right, church, and let's go home." Okay, so you have your call, your response. With the blues singer, the call and response, your heart was broken so bad you couldn't even make it to church. So you sing your own call and then you answer with your own response.
Tell me about Big Ovaries.
Tell you about that one? Okay, well, that one is kind of, I like to say that it is audio biographical.
So she wants to.
She wants to hear it. All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
lubricate.
Yes.
Old people need to hydrate. I say that all the time, don't I? Some folks call me
Yes.
crazy. Some folks call me wild. I used to be called womanish even when I was a child, 'cause I got big ovaries, baby. Big ovaries, baby. I got big ovaries, baby.
Big ovaries, baby.
I got big ovaries, baby. Big enough to speak my mind. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I got a whole lot of nerve. I ain't got no shame. I'll fight for my rights, 'cause bitch is my middle name. I got big ovaries, baby.
Big ovaries, baby.
I got big ovaries, baby.
Big ovaries, baby.
I got big ovaries, baby. Big enough to speak my mind. Here we come now. We're getting ready to get deep. You know I'm in this game of life. I compete every day. I set my own rules and I don't need balls to play. Offense is my defense. I won't be caught off sides. I'm in the extra zone and I won't be penalized. Assertive or aggressive, hey, name it if you will. Brazen bitch or badass. I got ovaries of steel. I got big ovaries, baby.
Big ovaries, baby.
Yeah, I got big ovaries, baby.
Big ovaries, baby.
I got big ovaries, baby.
Big enough.
Big enough. They're big enough. Big enough.
Big enough.
Big enough.
Big enough.
Big enough to be enshrined. Big ovaries, baby. Yeah. Yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Right.
you know, once I came with the game idea and balls, then you just throw it all together. Offsides, game of life. I won't be penalized. You know, emphasis on the penal part, and
Yes.
yeah. So no, it was a fun song to write, and again, I was throwing in that line about bitch is my middle name because most women don't get called bitch until they're speaking their minds. So yeah, you
Exactly.
know, call me a bitch. That's because I'm saying what's on my mind. And so I
Exactly.
threw that in there again too. Yeah. Yeah.
You seem to successfully break with so many constraints and at times seem to majestically fly, basking in an untouchable aura. Eh, I've seen you, and I'm not wrong. In Spanish, we call that tener duende. You have duende. It's hard to describe, but an approximation is a heightened state of emotion, expression, and authenticity, and some magic thrown in there. How can you be both rooted and soaring at the same time, and what centers you?
I think maybe the word you're looking for is mojo. Yeah. Yeah, I got so much mojo to give you. I got so much mojo to give. I got so much mojo to give, yeah. Got a lot of living to live, yeah. I got so much mojo to give ya. So much mojo to give. I got so much mojo to give ya. Got a lot of living to live. Yeah, you do now. Got a lot of living to live. Hey, don't be afraid. Come on and touch me, touch me, touch me. You know I'm gonna rub my mojo into you. Hey, don't be afraid. Come on and smile, smile, smile with me. You know I'm gonna laugh my mojo into you. Hey, don't be afraid. Come on and look me in the eye. You know I'm mojo into you. You know I'm giving you my mojo.
Giving you my mojo.
I'm giving you my mojo.
Giving you my mojo.
You know I'm giving you my mojo.
Giving you my mojo.
I say I'm giving you my mojo.
Giving you my mojo.
I'm giving you my mojo. Give you all the magic you need. I got so much mojo to give you, yeah. So much mojo to give. Don't you know it now? So much mojo to give ya. Got a lot of living to live. Yeah, you do now. Got a lot of living to live. Hey, don't be afraid. Come on and hold me, hold me, hold me. You know I'm gonna press my mojo into you. Hey, don't be afraid. Come on and kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. Yeah, I'm gonna breathe my mojo into you. I say I'm giving you my mojo.
Giving you my mojo.
You know I'm giving you my mojo.
Giving you my mojo.
I say I'm giving you my mojo.
Giving you my mojo.
You know I'm giving you my mojo.
Giving you my mojo.
I'm giving you my mojo. Give you all the magic you need. I got so much mojo to give ya. Yeah, I do now. So much mojo to give. Yeah, so much mojo to give ya. Got a lot of living to live. Yeah, you do now. Got a lot of living to live. Don't be shy now. Got a lot of living. Got a lot of living. Got a lot of living to live. I got a lot. Yeah, so again, it's just allowing the spirit to enter. You just kind of get out of the way. You know, you get out of the way and let a higher power use you as a conduit. I try to do that. I try to do that. And I think a lot of times, you know, on any given night, there will be many, many better guitar players in the house. And on any given night, there'll be many, many better singers, better vocalists in the house. But I'm an entertainer, and I'm a storyteller, and I'm a teacher. So those assets are what I bring to the table. And the other thing too, well, Lourdes, you know this, but the other thing too is that I've done the work to be there on the stage. A lot of people are much more talented, but they don't want to make the phone calls to try to get a gig. They don't want to try to book the cheapest plane to get there. They don't want to have to tune the guitar every 2 or 3 songs. You know, they don't want to do the work part that is not just about sharing your talent. Because there are other things, you know, when I was saying earlier that I want to take what messages I've been given by my ancestral spirits, I want to take those messages to a bigger audience. You know, I believe in the philosophy of life that I've been given, and I want to share it with other people. But I have to do some other work to get there. And so the guitar playing is fun. The singing is fun. Well, most of it's fun. Yeah.
To Ma Rainey, you said, "Thank you for birthing me. Thank you for birthing me." Can you tell us about that?
Okay. Well, she's really, really special to me. I just wrote an essay about her. I'm hoping it might come out this fall. They're doing a 5 CD box set Ma Rainey, and I was asked to write an essay. And of course, I won't believe it until it's in my hands, you know. But what I talk about is that she's the mother. You know, in the Black community, you don't get a nickname lightly. Queen is queen because she is a queen. She carries herself like the nickname doesn't stick unless it really fits the person. So she was called Ma Rainey. She was called the mother of the blues. Now, Ma Rainey was just one generation removed from slavery, so that she knew her audience. She knew that our language had been taken. She knew that there was a certain way of talking to express what her audience was feeling and thinking. She knew the language of the people, and she mothered the people. Most of her songs were skits and humorous. And then she was a role model. You know, she had her grill and she had her jewelry and she had her horsehair wigs and bugle bead gowns. She was a mother to women because she was a role model. And then she was a mother to people like me because she used all those techniques like octave slurs and growls and syncopation. She would sing ahead of the beat and behind the beat. And then she wrote some of my most favorite songs ever. So she was a mother in many ways to her audiences, to to other musicians, and to Black women. Yeah, yeah. She's my girl. She's my mother. She's my mother. Yeah, she birthed me.
Growing up in Puerto Rico, I was surrounded by what I perceived to be men with lots of freedom. They came and went, and I wanted that. I yearned for that. I didn't want to be confined. I found this very interesting quote by Angela Davis regarding Ma Rainey. Rainey songs are full of women who explicitly celebrate the right to conduct themselves as expansively and even as undesirably as men. I um, I see that in you.
It keeps Queen on edge. She never knows what's gonna happen. It's kind of a problem. It's a blessing and a problem because a lot of times I I just don't know how to act. Yeah, it's Nina Simone has a quote. She said, "Freedom simply means no fear." And to a degree, I would say I have no fear to a degree. Yeah. Yeah. What can they do to me? What can they do to me? And so I love to laugh. I love to dance. I love to raise hell. I love to drink liquor. I love to shake my ass. And I love to go to church, you know. So we can cover all the bases. Yeah.
Well-rounded.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel sorry for her sometimes, but she kind of knew what she bought into.
Sometimes.
I was telling a friend of mine today, I said, I met some really special women. I met some really special, I met some kindred spirits. I met some people who know what this is. You know. Yeah, who understands what it is that I do, you know. I understand what you do, you know. And I don't know how many times you meet somebody who gets you,
Yes.
you
Yes.
know, but you got me. Y'all got us, you know.
Yes.
And Janine, Enina J. Yeah. I'm so blessed.
Nothing's changed your song, intense, spanning decades of injustice in this country.
Mm.
What moves you to write? What moves you to continue to report and record the truth? And what moves you to be quiet? And how do you navigate both?
Mhm. Well, I think if I hadn't been so truthful, I might have made more money.
I think about that.
Yeah, think about that. But with Nothing's Changed, and by the way, since I recorded it,
Yes.
I've written additional votes, additional verses. I'm sorry, but and I must sing this verse to you. Um, the last verse I've really changed is KKK and the Nazis march in Charlottesville, spewing hate, carrying guns, wanting blood to spill. They're saluting Hitler and their president. They wave those rebel flags like the war ain't over yet. If the mob was black at the Capitol, they'd all be dead by now. White thugs walk around free. That's what your law allow. Yeah. And so that's a hard verse, but it's really no harder than the earlier verses um, um, about nursing babies. And now she works in nursing homes. And you think about it, you know, all those jobs that are being taken away now, it's really Black women that have the hardest jobs in nursing homes. And they've taken SNAP, they've taken food stamps. You know, how low can you go? Oh, you've been fighting for, you've been working for the people of Gaza. I see your emails, I see your work. Sometimes when I do speaking, I will start out by saying, oh, I'm in high demand Black History Month because I'm a primary, I'm a primary resource. You check all the boxes. Yeah, I check all the boxes. And also Martin Luther King Day. But I often start by saying, look, you know, I was oppressed as a Black person, as a poor person, as a woman, as a lesbian, as a single parent, and now as an old person, you know. And by far, what's colored my life most, no pun intended, is being Black, you know. So you can only work on so many things. You have to pick and choose your battles.
I just admire you, and we're just in awe of you, both of you, and the dedication that you have to just humanity. I think that humanity is just the point here.
I'm very proud to have done the work that I've done. And I'm very proud of the fact that I've done a lot of living. Yeah, I've done a lot of living and, you know, had quite a few incarnations. There are a lot of young Black women who are embracing the blues, and I'm very proud of them. And I call a lot of them my children, but there's some ass-kicking women who are taking the torch. They're taking the, what do you call the thing? You pass baton. Yeah, you pass the baton, and then they're running with it. And I'm really, really happy about that. Yeah, I'm at peace because I see that those classic blues women are not going to be forgotten because they were forgotten for a good chunk of time, but we're going to keep them alive. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I worked real hard on the so-called slave auction block issue. I was in favor of leaving it there, but after listening to so many Black people in Fredericksburg, everyone wanted it removed. Reason being, well, I tried to explain it in this song. I hope I've done a good job because I'm really kind of tired of telling the story again and again. It's just a rock, a little old rock, stepping stone, a commercial auction block. It's just a rock, a little old rock. Right in the middle of my hometown. You know they laughed at the nigger stitched from the hole of the boat on the Rappahannock dock. We endured the vomit, menstrual blood, feces. They were shuffled down to the block. Gaping wounds where chains had rubbed their ankles raw. Necks were swollen with key and lock. Hey, flies buzz around, ankle pus running down. They were shuffled out to the rock. It's just a rock, a little old rock, a stepping stone, a commercial auction block. It's just a rock, a little old rock, right in the middle of my hometown. You know they felt up my foremother's vaginas. They fondled my forefathers' buttocks, screaming babies were pulled from their mama's breast before she was dragged to the rock. Cold white hands groped her nipples. They spoke in foreign languages about their stock. Probed teeth and ears, nose and toes, and then I whipped them out to the rock. But it's just a rock, a little old rock, a stepping stone, a commercial auction block. Oh, it's just a rock, a little old rock, right in the middle of my hometown. middle of my hometown. Well, I just finished writing it yesterday. One of these days I won't need to sing it anymore.